supervise the election to Matthew Jenkins and Nevis. So them two people together mashing up the country. God's son and God sent. Listen, they give them the name. Everybody said that this fella is them brother God's son. And the other fella said God sent he. So God's son does tell God send what to do with you. Which election to thief? How many names must come off list in Nevis? Which electoral process you must match up? Ladies and gentlemen, hear why I'm saying that. This is not joke. Maybe you all don't follow these things. They have a new radio station in Nevis named Von Radio. And Von Radio was playing the commissioner. The same God send. No, don't get mixed up now. God send this time. So when they were playing God send, it was before the election, and he said, vote where you name me. They played the tape. They said, but the same commissioner come now. God, who he be again? Okay, send. Okay, yeah, God send. So God send God Nevis to say on oath that when he said some of those things, he was lying. Well, Lord, we God must be left feet. You hear what I'm telling you? You see, ladies and gentlemen, while all this going on in the country, we can't get enough to pay our bills. I got to put in this little piece. I ain't supposed to talk about this. This is supposed to be doing. Electricity a killer. We a kill everybody. Listen, man. Nigga talk about me. I used to pay $750 a month electricity. When I get the bill, I start to tell my grandchildren, I say, Lord, I turn off the switch, turn off the television. I feel shame. I tell them, turn off the computer, I tell them, turn off everything. But hear the joke now. This is not a joke, this is not politics. I went down and take up a bill from sometime, and it had on whatever amount, like something like 2,000 units or 1,500 units. But the same bill, the next time with less units, are paying twice as much. So all like now, my bill is $1,500 and $1,600 a month. Well, that's me. I can either beg or borrow to pay. But what about the fellow who was paying $129 a month? You know, the bill coming to $350. Where he get it from? He ain't get no increase. He ain't get nothing from nowhere. So then in the course of 1 year, his bill gonna cost him $1,500 more or $1,800 more. What are you gonna do? I'll bend over. Maybe that's not alternative, but he could bend over. Douglas making prostitutes not only a woman, a man too, in this country here, because of the hardship. You know, today when I hear him in Parliament, and he got to shut the backside up because he was wrong. He began talking to Sean Richards. You're a liar. You're a liar. Unparliamentary language. The Prime Minister of the country, no example for our young people. But then now, when you hear from yourself, listen now. Let conscience be your guide. This didn't happen in Parliament now. Queen FM said this afternoon that after all of that went on, and Douglas don't call him a lawyer because there's no VAT and chalk. Douglas, the Minister of Finance, Queen FM called the VAT office. VAT office say yes, yes. VAT and chalk. You pay VAT and chalk. Who is the lawyer? When the man so goddamn lie that even Jesus know Don't bother with heat. You hear? Ladies and gentlemen, let me give you two all matters real. The lies of Dr. Douglas affecting your lives. L-I-V-E-S, affecting your lives. The lies, L-I-E-S, from Douglas affecting your lives. The sugar industry will close over my dead body. Dr. Denzil Llewellyn Douglas, 2004 election. 4 months after 2005, the same man, he closed the industry without any discussion, any consideration. You hear the industry, this is the last crop, you know? The same man. That is why when the Honorable Boyar Stephan say that he blamed the people, let all of us take the blame, because that is a time that we should have said to him, 2 yellow cards and 1 red. That's the truth. You gotta leave. How could we have one man leading all of us? Ladies and gentlemen, we ain't on the radio. Listen to the next statement from Dr. Douglas. Dr. Denzil Llewellyn Douglas. They're talking about public debt. What public debt? Public debt, me ass! Parliamentary language. No, the same public debt killing all of us today. The debt what Douglas piled up in mismanaging this country, When I hear the man in Parliament saying, and he got it in his budget speech, the public debt is unsustainable. Yes. I wonder if I know what unsustainable means. Well, I know what it means. Well, I don't do like somebody. Me ain't no professor. It simply means that we can no longer cope with the debt. Good. I know what I mean. Ladies and gentlemen, our public debt. Listen where we are in terms of our public debt. We are the worst off nation in the world. Second and nearest the worst off country because our public debt is out of control. We have to doctor what is considered. I wonder how much of you know that a permanent secretary down there going with that part of the Chinese and go pay the house. Anybody want to ask him how much he pay them? Well, Chinese could pay better than Kitchen. When the individual man can't pay, a Chinese man got to go paint a permanent secretary house. Man, I think nothing. Well, that's the Chinese mafia you're talking about. You got the one right. Bannisters. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, it gets worse, you know.
Yeah.
They're bringing in Bannisters.
Yeah.
It gets worse.
The Chinese bringing in
Bannisters. A Chinese fella build a monstrosity down there on our choice land. Yeah. It hurts me because I was a minister of government when we took a decision to develop the waterfront for our people to enjoy, not Chinese. When I was on BFM 2 weeks ago, I read from an article which was published in London and reproduced on BBC about how Chinese treating people in one of their provinces. Imagine, the population is 100 million. Of that, 60% is Chinese, 40% immigrants or migrants. Well, you know what happened? They wouldn't educate the children. They're there for 50 years, you know, the migrants. That's in China. They wouldn't educate their children. They got to pay. Education free, but not for them. Hospital free, but not for them. They start a riot. Man, they bang man and match up woman and do all kind of things. 3 days of rioting. Police can't get him stopped. Nothing. Well, that's going to happen here soon. You see, because when you got very little street corner previously, man, what do you mean? One day, Mr. Berry goes